Welcome, ladies and gents. Johnny Depp. He's continuing his, fight back now against cancel culture. And the San Sebastian Film Festival is playing a really important role in that. They invited him along, an award, if I remember rightly, and they got lambasted for it online, and the organizer just came out and said, no, we are not going to succumb to you. We will not bow down to the pressure. He has not been convicted. Not of what you claim. There's an ongoing case. No. No. Which is fantastic. And then at this same film festival, Johnny Depp has now come out and lambasted cancel culture on a whole. In a really, really great way. I mean, look, he's pulling no punches. He's winning favours. People are loving it. It's good. It's really, really good to see. And we should be all against cancel culture. Because it's hilarious, isn't it? When people are like, cancel culture doesn't exist. And then those same people get cancelled eventually. And you're like, oh, no one should have cancelled me. It's like, shut up. Everyone should be against cancel culture. We can all universally agree that it's garbage, right? So here we go. Again, I love the fact that the San Sebastian Festival is just hosting all of this. They are like pioneers in fighting cancel culture. And good for Johnny Depp, getting some wins here. Good on Johnny Depp. Now, this is coverage all courtesy of Deadline. And the way they word things is quite interesting. And I've said this long before, the way mainstream media sort of word stuff, you can tell whether they're for or against someone. And there was a turn recently with their coverage. So Johnny Depp went on the record today saying that he is a victim of cancel culture and that no one is safe from the movement, calling on people to stand up for people facing injustice. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? Seriously, where's the lie? He's a victim of cancel culture. Oh, all those epic movie deals, gone. Alright then. 50 million, he has to take someone to court for 50 million defamation. Like, it's mental. Where's the lie? And yes, people should stand up for other people with the injustices that are going on. Absolutely we should. Now he says, and I quote, "It can be seen as an event in history that lasted for however long it lasted. This cancel culture, this instant rush to judgment based on what essentially amounts to polluted air." Boy! My boy Depp. That's really good. That's great. Now this is in a press conference ahead of receiving the honorary Donostia Award at this year's San Sebastian Film Festival. The award that people didn't want him to get. Bunch of douches. Anyway, he said further, "It's so far out of hand now that I can promise you that no one is safe." No one is safe. So many people that denied cancel culture even existed are now being cancelled. Well, we need to get a handle on it now. I mean, you're never going to, but we should try, at the very least. Not one of you. Not one out that door. No one is safe, he continued. It takes one sentence, and there's no more ground. The carpet has been pulled. It's not just me that this has happened to. It's happened to a lot of people. This type of thing has happened to women, men, children have suffered from various types of unpleasantries. Sadly, at a certain point, they begin to think that it's normal or that it's them when it's not. Love it. Love it. No refuting that. Now, the article states, and again, this is all the wording that I find interesting, in what appeared to be a reference to his high-profile libel case with UK newspaper The Sun over its branding of him as a wife-beater, which he lost last year, Depp said, "It doesn't matter if a judgment per se has taken some artistic license. When there's an injustice, whether it's against you or someone you love or someone you believe in, stand up, don't sit down, because they need you." And that libel case with The Sun is a travesty. Like, look into it. It's an absolute travesty. I believe that Umbrella guy has some great videos on it. Great videos on it. Like, Amber Heard knowing the judge taking into account her donations. She didn't even donate. Like, there's so much crap involved in that. Like, unbelievable stuff. The UK verdict prompted Warner Brothers to drop Depp from its Fantastic Beasts franchise. The star has a blockbuster $50 million defamation lawsuit against ex-wife Amber Heard, scheduled to go to trial in the US next year. I cannot wait. Can't wait for that. And Heard is pursuing a 100 million counterclaim. I did not realise it was so high. Jesus, she's a money-grubbing, gold-digging bitch. Depp was fairly low energy during the presser, but seemed willing to engage with attending press, clapping everyone in the room when he arrived, and didn't appear to have an issue with addressing sensitive topics, which tend to dog the actor at this stage of his career. And that's great. He's happy to take him, but the festival would not allow it. And they have had a very firm stance on it. And good for them. Good for them being the moderators. The next question from press addressed the criticism of the festival for handing Depp a donostia, particularly from Spain's Association of Female Filmmakers and Audiovisual Media, which released a statement saying the award transmits a terrible message to the public. How? When nothing has gone to court. What are you talking about? Unbelievable. So that was a question from the press. And that was like, hey, Spain's Female Filmmakers Association, Audiovisual Media, didn't like that. What do you think of that? I'm like, fuck them. Who cares? What, some bloody unionised crap? No. Stop it. Who's going to care about that? Absolute ridiculous. The sooner people stop pandering to these idiots, the better. Now, who are you? Nothing. You're nobody. You're nothing. No. And they did really well. Before Depp could open his mouth in response, the host of the conference rejected the question out of hand and told press in the room to stick to questions about the actor's career. Good. Why? Because the more this stuff gets rejected, the less people are going to ask questions about it. It's not relevant. It's not important. It is utterly ridiculous. It's the same as when Quentin Tarantino got asked about his females in movies during Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And he's like, no, I reject your question. I reject it. I reject that. I reject it completely. It's like Quentin Tarantino doesn't like women in films. Are you high? Now, Depp later admitted that he was worried that his presence at the festival this year would offend people, that he didn't want to offend anyone. Ever the gentleman. Ever the gent. And yeah, look, I'm sure some stuff went down between them all. But he looks a hell of a lot more likeable right now than she does, doesn't he? Anyway, I thought I'd bring you this. He's coming out on top. He's fighting cancel culture, and we all should too. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Check out my second channel. It's in the description box. It's a car channel, vlog channel, that sort of stuff. As well as memberships and Patreon down below. Cheers, guys. Take care.